Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 12 of the GX3 Sports Podcast. We're going to be recapping week 11 of the NFL
10.
season.
Week
Week 10 of the
10.
NFL
Recapping
We
week
season.
got
10.
Yeah.
we got Sam back.
Yeah. Welcome back, everybody. Before we start,
Welcome back,
just want
Sam.
to, just want to, as a Cowboys fan and just as like a human on this planet, I want to just express my feelings of great sorrow for Marshawn Nealand
Yeah,
and his
for sure.
family.
Facts.
Terrible story. You guys didn't get to talk about it last week because it happened a day after recording
Yeah.
last week's episode.
Horrible.
But
Prayers up to
just
his
terrible
family.
news.
Yes.
I know there's not a lot of people that watch this, but ask for help. It's hard to do, but there's always someone that cares. Ask
hmm
us for help, and you can ask
Facts.
us for help.
No, you're right. You're right though.
Yeah,
Especially
absolutely.
there might not be a lot of people that watch it right now, but eventually there's people are gonna go back, watch this episode maybe, and you're right.
Yeah, that is
Ask for
true.
help always. And prayers up to him and his family because it's crazy. Sad
Yeah,
horrible story. That's a horror story.
Terrible.
I mean, I
yeah.
but
How old was he? 21? Or not
4,
21?
I think he's
24.
20?
24,
24?
But like right after
which
scoring his
still
first
just
touchdown, like
yeah, first career
Horrible.
touchdown.
Horrible.
yeah. So but I guess we'll move on and we'll go to week 10. Talk about week 10 a little bit. This was an interesting week, to say
It
the least.
was. It
To
was
say the
interesting.
least. It's like I mean it's the
Many
story of
different
every
ways.
every week this year. Like I have the same thing to say. I feel like it's
Yeah,
just
like this season.
nobody can cement themselves as a football team right now. It's crazy.
Ridiculous. It makes
No,
me
I
so
I
interested
actually
for
I
how the
disagree.
playoffs are going to play out.
I disagree. I think as we're nearing the end, there are some teams that are starting to emerge.
I mean,
It's just
there's
like
teams
just
that
when
have
I
upsides. There's teams that have upsides, but then they go out and lose critical
yeah,
games to
Yeah, but I
bad
mean, I mean,
teams.
it's any given Sunday. You could still tell
Yeah.
just by watching a team,
brothers
like, okay, they're legit, they're not.
brothers teams that take down the Chiefs, who everybody's so high on, and then get absolutely smacked up by the Miami Dolphins a week later. I mean, you never know what's going to happen this year. It's
That
crazy.
is, yeah,
But we'll start off with Thursday night football. We will not be wasting too much time on any of the primetime games this week
Horrible
because
game.
this was the worst slate of primetime I think I've watched in my life.
I
Every
thought I
game was
thought they were all
horrible.
I thought they were all going to be really good games, though.
They had the lineup to be good games.
Yes,
Every single one of them was queued up to be a good game. Like
That Thursday night football fit the stereotype of how Thursday night football is bad.
yeah,
yes, yeah,
yeah.
that was horrible. The Broncos beat the Raiders 10-7. All of a sudden, the Raiders have a defense. I don't know what are we doing here.
I
I
I
mean,
think I think I think the Broncos' offense just isn't that good. Everyone drank the Kool-Aid. A couple weeks ago they were able to put 40 on Dallas.
yeah.
Okay, the Salvation Army football team could put 40 on Dallas. Like I don't think the Broncos offense is that good, and I think it starts with Bo Nix. I just don't think he's playing well. He's not it
Bro,
right now.
he's not playing good football right now.
Not it right now.
I actually want to get into that because we'll do what we normally do, like as they come to your mind. If you have any reactions, throw them out. But my first one, and this one I actually had prior to, I didn't just think of this. Is Bo Nix the future of the Broncos?
I want to say it's too early to tell. I mean, he
Is
is
it
taking
though?
he is taking
He's
accountability though. He knew
he's
he
played a
knew he didn't
season
get
and
the
a half
job.
now.
I understand. He knew he didn't like
I
execute
mean,
enough. He said it
season
in
and
his
a half.
post game too.
He had a good rookie year. This year things are not turning up for him, but also like yes, he is a product of a really good defense, a really really good defense, but
Elite defense for sure.
they still have a phenomenal record. They still have two losses on the season. Like
And
they
Yeah, I mean, listen, they're 8-2, so props to them.
another
I
thing
just
is they don't have many weapons really on offense who could really get it going for them. So
That is also true. It's not like they have like a star-studded receiver room. Their backfield is
yeah.
pretty good, but
it just I don't know. Like you're right. Everything you said is right, but just watching the games, like not a statistical response. Like literally, just my eyes watching the games. Like he looks like the problem.
Yeah.
When I
And
watch, like what I see is he's not playing good football right now. I mean, he had 150 yards, a touchdown, and two picks. Like that's against the Raiders. I mean, we're talking about like I know it's a divisional game, but.
Yeah,
Since
that
when are we sitting here hyping up the Raiders defense?
you also got to think about that. Like it is a divisional game. I know the Raiders are not worth a damn, but
Yeah.
I
it's still
mean,
divisional
also
competition.
let's talk real quick about who the Broncos have beaten. They beat the Titans, they beat the Bengals, they beat the Eagles. Okay, that's a good win. They beat the Jets, the Giants, the Cowboys, Texans, and then the Raiders. So they haven't impressed me as much.
You know what?
They,
And that's a story. You just actually brought up a huge point because that's a story that I think there's a couple other teams in the league that are 8-2 right now, and I can bring up the exact same conversation about all three of
hmm
those teams.
yeah,
So we'll get there, but
And with that, that means that the Broncos still have to face the Chiefs twice. They still have to play LA twice. They have to play
hmm
the
uh-huh.
Raiders one more time, and they have to do that
Yep.
all in the span of what, 7 weeks?
Yep.
Yeah, like
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
yeah.
so mid to late November and December is gonna be a dose of truth serum for them. One note about the Raiders, Geno Smith is just bad.
Not
Yeah,
bad,
Like
dude.
that's literally
he's really
because I
bad.
know we're just sitting here talking about the Broncos, but like the Raiders are also just bad. Because there were opportunities for them. They just
hmm
they
Yeah.
don't,
That
they
was, I
don't
mean, we won't waste too much time on there because I can tell you right now, just looking up, I didn't like write down all the stats, but I have some stuff pulled up on my phone. Just looking at it straight up, neither of the two teams' quarterbacks passed over 150 yards. Neither team's running back ran for over 80, and neither team's receiver ran had over 45 yards.
And I
So
think we should just end it
I
on
don't
this
think
note. That was the most Thursday night football a Thursday night football game gets.
Thursday night football has been good this year, though. Remember, we had like five straight upsets or four or five straight upsets. Like, there's been good games. That was just
It's just a
this
stereotype
week of
around Thursday night
this.
football,
No, you're right.
honestly.
You are right. You are right. But this week of prime time was just trash.
Yeah.
But we'll move right along to another international game. This one was in Germany, right? This was in Berlin, I
Berlin,
think.
yeah.
Berlin, Colts Falcons. This was actually a great game. The Colts beat the Falcons 31-25 in overtime. Jonathan Taylor, the
Actually,
man of the hour.
actually really surprised because I lied, Nikki, when I was talking before how I didn't get to watch much this week.
Yeah, yeah,
I did catch the tail end of this game. Was actually really surprised with how the Falcons were in a close game like this.
yeah.
But the Colts offense is just super powered right now. And
Electric.
Jonathan Taylor, like I know you probably have the stat line, so just
Just rip it.
yeah.
Rip it
Total
off.
yards, he had 286. 244 of those came on the ground. So, I mean, good receiving game, but sick rushing game. He had three touchdowns, and I believe, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they said this during the game. His 83-yard touchdown broke the record for Colts' longest touchdown in franchise history. I mean, the dude is just on another planet right now.
And
It's
and for
crazy.
those fantasy football lovers, 50 fantasy points.
Yes.
Yeah,
So sorry
I
for
Throw that
anyone
in
who had
there
to
too.
face him.
played against
Emphasis
him
on
this
that. I
week.
had him on my team, so I'm okay with it.
Ridiculous.
To
Unreal.
put up to put up 130 and still lose by 40. That's what I woke up to on Sunday. I woke up to
Yeah.
it being the second half of this game, and Jonathan Taylor's already got 35 points, and it's the
Yep.
third quarter. I'm like,
And then just to finish it off, like he runs in the game winner in OT.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
it
that's
was
game of the
awful.
year. That's the game of the year.
Oh, it was great. It was a great
That's
game.
not the football game. I mean, like from a player, like that's the best game this
yeah,
year that somebody's
performance.
Yeah,
had.
you're
Yeah,
talking about.
But yeah, yeah, there you go. But that's the best performance this season,
hmm
hands down. Colts, that's a good win. I mean, they didn't play great. They kept it close. The Falcons actually
They
had a
didn't.
lead. The Falcons had a lead for a while. But when it mattered, they brought it together, and here they are at 8-2. I
I
mean,
was watching
what
that
else can you
game. I
say?
was like, wow, the Colts are really about to drop two straight. But
hmm
sent it to
I t-
overtime, pulled it
I told you
together,
the
and
downfall
came
is
out with the
coming, Dom.
dub.
I said they have
You
a
did
tough
say
schedule
that.
coming up. They have a tough schedule, like you just said about the Broncos. They've played some not great football teams going up into this year. Like these first, were they 7-2? So the first 9 games of the season,
Yeah.
they played some easy football teams, and things are it's going to get tough from now on. Their two losses were to the Rams, who are a great team, and the Steelers, who, I mean, I don't really know anything about the Steelers at this point, but I'd like to think they're a good team. And, wins against some bad teams, and it's about to get tough for them. But it was a good game. I have one thing about the Falcons that just makes me so angry, and similar thing to what I say about the Lions with the way that they use Gibbs. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm pretty sure the last 10 plays of the first half, Bijan. I mean, of the last 10 plays before overtime, Bijan was on the bench and Algier was in the game.
Tyler Algier, he's getting all the
What are we
touchdowns.
doing, bro?
He's getting
What
all
are
the
we doing,
touchdowns, dude. He now
Yeah,
has more touchdowns than Bijan on the season.
bro? I mean, you have one of the best offensive weapons, period, in the NFL, and 10 plays in a row, he's on the bench for the backup
Crazy.
running back.
Crazy. It's unbelievable because, like I said, Algier just passed him for more touchdowns in the
I
season.
mean, I get it.
It's
Algier's a
sad.
power back, so you want to put him in on like third and goal or like third and two. Like, sure, let him in. Like, I understand that's football. Like, Bijan shouldn't be playing every snap. I understand. Like, trying to let bro have a
Yeah.
long, healthy career here. But I mean, 10 plays in a row. I don't know if that's for a fact, but I'm pretty sure when I was counting, it was like 8 to 10 plays straight to finish off. He was on the bench.
Yeah,
To
I
me,
don't like
that's
that.
bad coaching. To me, that's bad coaching.
I mean, you never know though. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes. Like,
But Bijan, I don't know. Bijan doesn't strike me as a troublemaker. I don't know.
Magic happens when
it
the
is
ball's in his
interesting,
hands.
but I mean, maybe they'll learn from that. Maybe they'll
Yeah, I
get
mean,
paid the price.
I'm hating on a drive that they did score a touchdown. So, like,
Hmm.
disclaimer there, but just I don't know. As a football minded person, it bothers me seeing that talent not in the game. You need to drive down and score a touchdown right now, and the best player on your team and one of the best players in the NFL is sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah. Doesn't make sense.
I don't get it.
Hmm.
That's pretty much all I got for that game.
Yeah, I don't have much.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Get into the 1 o'clock window. So first one up. Dom predicted this one. Little upset action. The Saints beat the Panthers 17-7. Mr. Tyler Shuck got his first career win.
Tyler, his name is pronounced Shuck because that's all the announcers are saying. So
Is
I
it
Yeah,
Shuck?
guess it's Tyler Shuck.
me and Dom were talking about this last week, Sam, but we couldn't figure out like why do people say Shuck? It's
I thought it was.
looks
I
like
thought it was like shoe.
I
I
thought
thought
it
it
was
was Show.
Shao or Shao. Yeah, we all think it's different.
I thought it
Shoe,
was Show.
Shao, Show.
Either
Yeah,
way, either
it's
way,
But no,
Shuck.
we're
I don't
all
know where
wrong.
we
It's
get the
Shuck.
CK from,
It's Shuck.
either way.
but
Congrats, Suge Knight, on your first NFL win.
yo, he played a good
Yeah.
game against a Panthers defense that has been pretty electric recently. He was 19 to 27, 282 yards and two touchdowns, no picks. Played well.
He did.
Dom, I
And
said this to Sam.
I was hating so hard when he went over Shador in the draft. I mean, I still don't
Yeah,
think
me too.
I
I mean,
still
it was
don't think that was a good
unexpected. It was
move.
so
But
unexpected, but yeah.
No, yeah, I still don't stand by the move.
like, good for
It's a
him.
good game.
And you know what? We'll get to that more when we talk about the Browns game. But
Yeah.
What did you say,
Yeah.
Nick? You were about to say something?
So I said this to Sam before the game. I said the Panthers are so sneaky that they will only win games when it requires them to be sneaky.
I agree 100%.
When
Not
they
a doubt in my
when they're
mind.
supposed to win, they won't because it's not sneaky that way. If they
Exactly.
won this game, they wouldn't be
Exactly.
sneaky. So
Exactly.
I stand by my take, but
let's
it pissed me off.
let's look back at like the beginning of the year when we were sitting here saying like they're gonna be super sneaky. I mean, at the end of the day, like
They are. They
they're
are.
they're a 500 ball club. Like at the end of the
Yeah,
day,
absolutely, bro.
like that they are really living out
And they should be 6-4 right now. They really should be.
yeah, but they are living up to the sneaky namesake that we gave them.
Oh, absolutely. Especially if you look at the games that they've won.
Yeah.
They beat good teams.
They have.
They beat the Packers.
Hmm.
They beat the Cowboys.
I mean,
Beat the Dolphins.
we're not
They
a
beat
good
the
team.
Jets.
You're a good
They
offense.
shut out. They
Y'all,
shut out
y'all are
the
lucky. Y'all are
Falcons
lucky I
30
wasn't
to
here last
nothing.
week because I was disgusted. I wouldn't even been able to talk about the Monday night game last week.
Bro, that was the only
Oh
thing that
yeah.
like gave me sanity from what I witnessed in person last Sunday. Was watching you guys lose the next day was the only thing that kept me happy.
To Jacoby Brissett, yeah. When we're
He's a
talking about
dog.
notable teams that the Panthers have beat, do not mention the Cowboys. That's my point in saying that. This that
Fair, but good defensive performance to shut down your offense. Not
Yeah.
shut down. It was a high scoring game, but you know what I mean.
yeah, when it mattered. When it
Um,
mattered.
yeah. But next game, we got the Bears versus the Giants. The Bears won 24-20. The Giants with I think it was their third fourth quarter choke of the year.
Fourth quarter.
I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
one
Third fourth quarter choke of
third.
the
Yeah,
year.
yeah,
Yeah.
they
yeah,
dropped
yeah.
one. They dropped one to us, to the
Yep, in
Broncos,
OT. And the Broncos
Mm.
and then now this.
and then yeah,
Now
But then
this.
again, credit to the Bears because they're getting it done. Ben Johnson's doing a great job
Yeah,
right
they
now.
they won
yeah, and
five of
they're
their last six. They move up to 6-3. Good stuff in Chicago.
yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. I
They're
really
not a
don't know. I
power.
really
They're
don't know
they're
how this
not.
division is going to play out
I
because
don't think the Bears are a good football team, but they're winning. They're winning games. So
Yeah. Bad news for the Giants. Jackson Dart is out with a concussion. I don't know if they gave an update on how long they're expecting, but he's definitely out
Jameis
this week,
Winston is starting, and
which I
good.
love to see.
Yeah, good news for the Giants. Dayball is fired. No longer head coach in New
Yes,
York.
yes,
I
yeah,
So who
I
would
crazy.
have
don't know.
thought that Dayball is the first NFL coach fired over McDaniel? Crazy.
Which is really
I'm
crazy.
not. I'm not that surprised. I'm not that surprised.
Even though
It was 1A, 1B. Who was going?
I've been hypercritical of Dable this year, one thing that like crossed my mind when he did get fired is that in recent memory, like he was a coach of the year. So it's just like,
Which I don't think he deserved in the first place. But that's just me
yeah,
being a
but yeah,
hater.
but you also gotta like understand like from like his perspective, what does he have to work with? He doesn't have any kind of offensive line. One of his best offensive weapons, who was a rookie by the way, he would have had time to develop with him, went out for the season. It's a circus at quarterback right now. I mean, I know Dart's been getting the start the past couple weeks, but
I mean, that's just this year,
but
bro.
they started
What about the
yeah, they
last three?
started off with Russ. No,
Seriously.
I understand, and in his tenure as a Giants head coach, their record is really
He's
bad.
20. He's 20-40-1
Yeah,
as a
like that's really
And the
bad.
Giants over the last however many years are the worst team in the NFL, like record wise, like worse than the
Hmm.
Jets. Like
Really,
date back to like a while, like they have. I'm pretty sure they have the worst record in football.
I didn't know that since the boat picture.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. I don't
Since
know the
the
stats, so I don't want to rip off something that's false, but I've seen it.
Yeah,
And
we
what
need
I
to
did
check.
see for
I
sure,
believe it. I've seen more 4-win seasons out of the Giants than
I'm I might be right, I might be wrong about that, but what I do know for sure is that the Jets in recent years have more total wins than the Giants do, which is shocking because
yeah.
we
If
haven't
you
seen anything out of the
if
Yes
we're
and
Jets.
no.
using the Jets as your measuring stick, then
Yeah,
there are serious issues.
but yeah.
Who do you think is going to step in?
I was just about to ask that.
Who do you
What do you
think?
guys
Who do
think?
you think is going to step in?
Is
Mike
there like
McCarthy?
That's what I've heard. Some rumors.
Mike
That's why I've
Mike
heard some rumors
McCarthy?
that may like maybe Mike McCarthy.
ooh, that I wouldn't like that.
I wouldn't like
No,
that.
I
I
wouldn't like
wouldn't
that
like that
either.
either, just because I experienced a few years of Mike McCarthy, and it. I mean,
Yeah,
we were prosperous under him, but it was not any of his doing.
no, yeah. I mean, what would be the most electric as a Giants fan would be John Gruden. John Gruden getting the call, but I don't see that happening.
No.
I want
I don't
John
see.
Gruden.
I don't see that happening. I don't see Portnoy letting him out of Barstool to go coach an NFL team anytime soon.
Save John Gruden for Miami.
But if I had to put my money on
Bro,
it now,
Miami isn't
I
giving
really
anyone
do.
nightmares, bro.
Huh?
I really
I said Miami isn't giving anyone nightmares, bro. You know John Gruden's always saying he's into nightmares. Yeah, no.
I really
Now
do
that John
think
Gruden's a coach, we need some grit.
I really do think that Mike McCarthy is probably the front runner, but we'll see. We'll see how that plays out.
Either way, interesting.
Um, but moving on, crazy game. Texans Jaguars. The Texans won 36-29. Sam, I know you didn't catch that game. Dom, you watch that game?
Yeah, I didn't
I
catch
watched. I
it.
watched. I had it on Red Zone, so I was
Yeah,
watching
yeah,
back and
yeah.
forth. But
Dude, I mean, though,
dude.
I had it on Red Zone too, and all of Sunday morning or early window, I'm like, oh, they're getting killed. They're getting killed right now.
Dude, that was a crazy comeback. Pull them
Next thing you know, you
together.
got a game.
Yeah,
Davis Mills, baby, getting it done.
Davis
I
Mills.
did see um was it this week or last week that CJ Stroud like left the game, got
He
dropped
went
in
out
the
last
Last
week.
that
week.
was last week,
Did
right? Yeah.
it?
So
Davis Mills got the start this week.
that's what I thought because
Yeah.
I remember not being able to give my thoughts on that last week, but I mean
Hmm.
that sucks if you're the Texans because I feel like they were kind of starting to get into some sort of rhythm, and
Yeah.
then no more CJ Stroud. But I mean, hats off to them. Got
Yeah,
it done. Again, I didn't see much of this game, so I'm
No, yeah, it was a really
not
good.
gonna
They made
speak
a
on
really
something
nice
I haven't
comeback.
watched.
They made a really nice comeback at the end of the game. They were getting beat pretty bad. Let me see. I can tell you right now, like what's the worst they were down. I mean, by the second quarter, they were down 17-0. They were down with a minute left in the third quarter. They were down 29-10.
yeah,
So
yeah.
19 point comeback from
Yeah,
with a minute
29 to
left
10.
in the third quarter,
Yeah,
which
because I
was
picked the Jaguars this
yeah,
week.
they went. I mean, they went touchdown, 2 point conversion, touchdown, failed 2 pointer, touchdown, failed 2 pointer, and then touchdown again. So pretty crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Next one, Dom, all you. Dolphins smackdown against Buffalo for the first time in what was it, 6 years? No,
First
three
time
years,
in seven
6 games,
games.
seven
7 games.
games. The Dolphins win 30-13.
I mean, who didn't see it coming? We all predicted
Take
it.
it away. Yeah,
Great game, dude. I mean, watching that game, that was the most joy I had all season. Beating
I'm
down on the Buffalo Bills, dude. It
happy for
makes
you,
me
bro.
enjoy watching the
I
NFL
am happy
again.
for you.
Nah, that was electric. I mean,
I am happy for you.
defense defense stood up. S- Shutting a team out like the Bills to 13 points is always a great performance. I think we caused
Hmm.
three turnovers or maybe four. It might have been
Yeah,
three. I think it was three. Two fumbles and then the pick in the red zone. Josh Allen looked sloppy, dude. We had him in a box, honestly.
you did. I do
With
think I do think the pouring rain was definitely a little bit of a factor in that game, but
yeah, but
you can't blame too much of it. You guys
yeah,
totally beat them.
we just beat him straight out, right?
Yeah,
I
Offense
do
looked
feel like the
solid.
Bills. I do feel like the Bills at least once a year are due for a really like embarrassing in division loss. Like I feel like I remember
yeah,
last year they got whooped on by the Jets one time. Like I feel like it just always happens to them.
Yeah. I
yeah. I
don't think
wouldn't sweat it too much if
this is
you're a
gonna
Bills
affect
fan.
them. Yeah, I don't think this is affect them. But
But good for you, Dom. I mean, tell you
hey,
what, that's definitely what I don't want to see the week before I got to play you. I can tell you that right now.
also we're 1-0 with our without our GM for 20 years, so I'm happy.
That's nice. That's good too.
26 years. It's a great sign.
Big shout out to A Chain. He had 174 rushing yards and two tutties. Huge
He's
game from
special.
him.
He's special, dude.
Yeah, both of them are. I mean, just it's a good win. This is a huge win. I mean, they
Yeah.
just absolutely dominated them all game. Every time it felt like the Bills, like, all right, they're going to start their comeback now. They're going to start their comeback now. Nope.
No.
Dolphins score.
Defense played great. Defense
Yep.
played great all around.
Yep. Holding
Shout out
James Cook,
Minka
who's been
Fitzpatrick.
stellar.
Yeah.
James Cook's been stellar this year. He held him to 53 yards.
Minka Fitzpatrick had a great game, so shout
Yeah.
out him.
Welcome back to Miami, Minka.
Facts. Jalen Waddle keeps taking that wide receiver one role legitimately.
Yeah.
He's a beast. And then A-Chain, one of the top backs in the league right now. I think
Yeah.
he ranks number 4 in rushing yards currently. So,
We knew you had a dog in A Chain.
yep.
Next one though, keeping them rolling. The Ravens keep rolling. They beat the Vikings 27-19, improving their record to 4-5. That's now three straight wins for them since Lamar's return.
Yeah, they're really fighting.
Division's getting spicy, man.
Ugly win though.
They're really fighting right
Ugly
now.
Very
win.
ugly win. Very ugly win. Not a very pretty performance from Lamar. Um, he only had 176 yards, a touchdown. But listen, they got the job done. They did enough.
Yeah. Yep.
They win 3 in a row. You start off 1-5. All of a sudden, now the Steelers lose a couple games. You're right back in the division talks. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
They're right back there. I mean, they're what? I think
For the
they're a game
for
out.
the
Steelers
who
are 5-4. They're four and
Ravens?
five.
They're honestly, and even though it was an ugly win, like they're honestly trending up, and like in my mind, the Steelers are trending down. I feel like
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely,
the Steelers as of late are
absolutely.
really bad, and the Ravens are
Hmm.
starting to heat up. It's a shame because it makes you wonder what their record and what their season thus far could have looked like if Lamar was healthy the whole time.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you needed, I know we haven't done this in a while, and I'm not gonna start kicking up dirt, but if you needed a reason to see why Lamar is the MVP of the National Football League, like what are you gonna say? Like what more can be said?
He
He
played
comes
like trash.
he comes back and magically just
That's
teams
what
them
I,
started
that's
saying
the only thing I can respond to that. He played horrible. Not horrible, but
okay,
he
but
did not
like
have a good game.
he
He's
didn't
not the
also
reason they
okay, he
won
did
that
not have a
game.
good game, but like your quarterback one comes back and like all of a sudden you just like start rattling off you rattle off three wins
I
in a
mean,
row.
they also have the easiest back half of the schedule in the NFL.
They do. They do, but also like there's no doubt about it. Lamar adds so much value to that team. But calling him the MVP, a little
Not
crazy.
this year, not this year.
Yeah.
Not
I know
this
what
year.
you're saying.
Personally, I'm more of a Snoop Huntley kind of guy,
It's
but
just
that's just me.
it's just a testament to the guy's value to his team. And
Yeah.
that's
But yo,
and that's always what you say, oh, if it's based on who's the most valuable,
bro, there's no doubt. There's no doubt he's valuable. He's just not the most valuable. Nobody of that caliber is
I
ever
think he's
not
more
going to be valuable.
more valuable than Josh Allen.
I completely disagree. Completely disagree.
A stand in the middle.
I think almost across the board, the Ravens have a better supporting cast than the Bills in almost every aspect of football.
It's a
Just
conversation. It's a
saying.
conversation for another day.
It
I'm
is.
ready whenever. I'm
It
ready
is a
whenever.
conversation
That's
for another day. Maybe
that's
we'll
like that's
dedicate
like
an episode for it.
This
that's like
this
my
debate is
top
going this
two.
debate is going to carry us the entire offseason because I'm going to be
That's
really
like my
curious.
top two, like two arguments, sports arguments that like I will literally fight to the grave and will
Look, so
never let up. Is that LeBron is better than Michael Jordan and that Josh Allen is better than Lamar
so look,
Jackson.
I was
Those
I
are like my
was
top two. Like I will have those to the grave.
I've been leaning Lamar over Allen, but what I'll do in the off season is I'll come up with a debate, I'll come up with questions, and one of you guys have to convince me because I'm dead in the middle. I think that's a good I think
I
that's a
like
good
that.
episode idea.
I like that. It's all a battle for who's number two, though. That's the real truth, though.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm. Hmm.
yeah, that's a good way to
But
put it.
getting their second win of the year, the Jets beat the Browns 27-20. Justin Fields had 54 yards.
Garrett
I
Wilson
don't know
had
how
zero
they won.
catches.
Garrett Wilson had 0 catches. I don't know how they won that game.
Up until that Brees Hall touchdown too, Justin Fields had like I think like 30 some yards.
Yeah,
That
dude.
that Brees Hall touchdown at the end of the game up until that point. Like he wasn't on shit. And if you're the Browns, bro, it is not that complicated. Just start Shador. Dylan
Like
Gabriel.
literally, what do you have to lose? You're
Like
two and
what do you
seven. Dylan Gabriel has not won a game yet, right? Or no, he beat the Dolphins. My fault.
Mm.
Other than that, he has not won a game yet.
the Dylan
That's his
Gabriel
only win.
experiment has not worked out. It's time to
It's not working. It's not working. Just put Shador in. I'm not even a Shador guy. I told you guys this before the draft. I'm not even a Shador guy, but just let the kid play. At this point, you literally have nothing to
I'm a Shador
lose.
guy, and this is embarrassing. And you're right. What do you have to lose? Even if Shador goes out
There's
there,
nothing to lose,
so what? You're
bro.
the Cleveland Browns. You guys suck anyways. Play
That's what
Shador.
I'm saying. At least you know. Like, everybody in the world wants him to play. It's funny. They, like, treat him like he's, like, the star of their franchise. Like, he's the one talking to the media. He's got, like, the number one selling
Yeah,
jersey on the team. Like, he's
seriously.
literally the organization. He hasn't stepped on the
Because
field yet.
because the name value, but like I mean, I could talk about this for hours too because I mean I don't know what more you need to see out of how he did in college for you to say okay he deserves a starting job more than Dylan Gabriel. Like what are we doing if you're the Cleveland
Forget
Browns?
Yeah, I don't
college.
know.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
what more
how
you need to
they're.
see out of Gabriel in
Yeah,
the
so
NFL
that's
to
another thing.
not think just let
I
this
don't.
kid get a
I
chance.
don't know what they're doing to like evaluate them too, because it's not making sense to anyone watching football.
No, no, it's not. It's not. We must
And until
all
then,
be
they'll keep
missing
losing
something about
games.
Shador. We must
Until
all be
then,
missing
they'll
something about
keep losing
Shador
games. So
because,
I mean we know that he's a big personality, but like everyone knows that. And I don't even think that's a bad thing. Like the Cleveland Browns are just
bro, they low key need a big personality.
like that's what I was gonna
they
say. Like they're a
do.
sorry ass
They could
football
use a
team.
spark
They are a
plug.
sorry ass football team.
You're nothing without
It's
Miles Garrett. Like you need another face of the team. Yeah,
Seriously.
I'm 100% with you. I mean, I couldn't agree more. But yeah, crazy that Justin Fields had 54 passing yards and the Jets won that game. Ball scoring 27 points.
yes, I was gonna say
They
with
were
multiple scores. Like
they returned a kick and a punt,
And a punt back to
which was
back.
the
I believe it was an NFL record. I don't think that's ever
yeah
been done.
yeah
A kick,
that was
a
crazy.
kickoff touchdown, and then the very next play, a punt return. And the very next time they touch the ball, no, punt return
Crazy.
touchdown. So shout out special teams.
Oh yeah, no, it literally says it right here. Literally says the Jets made some franchise history in the span of 36 seconds.
Franchise history. Okay.
Yeah. New York Jets got a touchdown on a kickoff return and a punt return in the same game for the first time. Yeah, in a span of 36 seconds of having the ball. That's crazy.
special
Yeah.
teams.
Um, but we'll
Three,
move on
three,
to probably the
three,
best game of the 1 o'clock window, the Tom Brady Bowl. The Patriots beat the Bucks 28-23.
the Tom
The
Brady
Tom
Bowl.
Brady Bowl.
Yeah,
I like that.
You came up
bro.
with that?
I mean, I came up with that term, but like people were talking about like I saw stuff on Instagram all week of like Tom Brady's teams are facing off. Like
That's
I
pretty
just,
cool.
I
I
just, I
never.
just threw that together. Um, that's to
That's fun.
me, this game means a lot for the Patriots. That is a huge win because they're
To for,
another one of those 8-2 teams that we've been saying. I know they're good, but who have they really played? That's a big win. That's a big. I mean, I know they beat Buffalo. Aside from that, but this is a big win. Big
It's a
win
huge,
for
Mhm.
them.
it's a huge win. The
Yeah,
Buccaneers all year. Again,
yeah,
not aside from quarterback, and that's kind of died down the Baker MVP talks, but all around just a really good team.
They're
Um,
starting to slow down a little bit.
yeah, they are, but I mean, this is kind of what we foretold a few weeks ago when we said, you got injuries, you're going into a rough stretch of games, just weather the storm.
and it was also. I mean, it was also not for nothing. Their first like 4 or 5 games, they all won on like the final drive of the game.
Mhm.
That's not sustainable. Yeah, I mean, everybody knows that that's not sustainable.
And now and
So,
now Drake May is the front runner for MVP,
Yeah.
which
which
Dude, shout out.
I don't necessarily agree with.
I was actually about to say the opposite. I was about to say I don't really like see a clear-cut MVP right now.
I don't either.
Yeah, but I wouldn't put him as the favorite.
It shifted from like Justin Herbert and
Baker.
Justin Herbert, Baker, Allen, like they were in the mix, and then like it was Mahomes for a few weeks. I was always pushing the Dak narrative, but that's done with.
Yeah.
It's a shame I don't run the NFL awards because it would be Jonathan Taylor MVP and Jackson Smith and Jigba. Oh boy. But it's not how the way it works.
But best quarterback,
Personally,
best quarterback on the best team.
Exactly. It's a
personally,
quarterback
it's a
award.
it's a quarterback award, and I don't think it should be Drake May. I love Drake May, but I think there's a dude out there who's playing better football.
Matt Stafford.
A better quarterback.
Matt Stafford.
You think it should
In
be Matt
in
Stafford? You know what?
in
I
year
don't
in
Matt
even.
year
Stafford is
17.
balling.
In year
Matt Stafford's
17, he's
balling.
having the best year of his career.
We'll
In
get to
year
He's
that.
balling.
17,
We'll get to
bro,
that.
he's
We'll get
first
to
in
that. We'll get to that. We'll
touchdowns.
get to that.
Nah,
He's
he's
first in
balling.
like a bunch of stuff. He's in year 17. Matt Stafford is playing the best football of his career, which is
He's
crazy.
balling.
But we'll get to that.
Mhm.
Let's stick with this game. Um, Breakout game finally. Trevion
Travion
Henderson,
Henderson.
bro. Dom, we've
Yes,
been
huge.
manifesting this all year. We've
Yes.
been talking about
Yes.
this, bro.
They let him
I'm
loose.
happy.
They
I'm
let
happy
him
about this
loose.
because
They let him cook.
I let you talk me into drafting him pretty high in one of my fantasy leagues, and
Dude, I was all
it's
over him. I loved
it's
him.
been an absolute disaster for me thus far. I
But
was
the
like,
thing
I was like,
is,
wow.
the thing is, the
I was like,
talent is
look at him
there.
go. I was like, look
The
at him
talent
go.
is there. It's so
Definitely.
there. It's
It's the
always been there.
usage.
definitely
It was
It's
always
passing
the
it. And you
usage
know
that was
what?
in
And you know
it's
question.
the
what?
usage for
Because of how
sure.
good Drake May has been playing, the quarterback play has been out of this world. You add in a rushing game that like if they can replicate that over the next few weeks, they're gonna who's touching them in the AFC in the playoffs.
Seriously.
147 yards and 2 touchdowns for Henderson.
10.5 yards per average carry. That's a
He
crazy
also hit
average.
like a top five fastest speeds
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a
he's an
dog.
on
animal.
that
He's a
on that
dog.
one long touchdown run. And I don't know if you saw, I think it was the second one, not the first one because he had two pretty big runs. On the second one that basically iced the game, he was like looking over
Yeah.
Yeah,
at
looking
the
to go down.
sideline asking the coaches if he could score. Like,
Ironic. It's almost like he's intimidated of Rabel. They got some relationship going on there that
Uh-huh.
is behind the
Yeah.
scenes.
Vrabel's a good coach, man. I
Yeah,
respect him.
and
he
you know
was a
what,
great coach.
I like more and more. Was it you, Nick, who said that's your pick for coach of the year?
Mhm.
I like that take more and more every day.
I mean, listen, it's between him and Steichen. Whichever one of them finish with a better record is going to win. I
Mhm.
think it's just. I think simply just boils down to that. Whoever has the better record. But speaking of rookies in that game, big game for Igbuka. He had 115 yards and a
Yeah,
touchdown. I think that's a really big game for him because everybody was like he was the clear offensive rookie of the year. He had a slow couple weeks after injury. People started talking up Jackson Dart a little bit. He started playing good, but now he gets hurt in the same week that Ibuka is having a good game. I think he's just to add to his resume. Um,
yeah.
to me, he's still the guy, but it was getting close for a second. He had a slow few weeks,
Yeah.
and Mac Hollins had 106 yards. Sorry, irrelevant, but I didn't think I'd be reading that right now. That just I didn't notice
Matt
that.
Collins.
Someone had the
Uh,
slip. Someone had the slip.
somebody did. But we can move into the 4 o'clock window. We had 3 games at 4 o'clock. All three of them were blowouts, so
Ass whoopings.
we will not be wasting too much time on this. But the first one, which was one of the biggest beatdowns I've seen so far this season, the Seahawks beat the Cardinals
Seattle.
44-22.
Dude,
They could
Seattle's
have put up
balling right
100
now.
points in this game if they wanted to. That was a
They're
crazy,
they're
crazy
balling
game.
right now.
Hmm.
They're no, they're a threat. They are a serious threat. Wow, I can't talk right now. They are a serious threat. Um, I just don't like Sam Darnold's like on cloud nine right now. I just don't know if like he could keep
Yeah.
doing that in the big games and in the postseason. But I mean, what reason do I have to not believe it right now? He's playing out of this world, like he's playing out of his mind. He's playing out of his mind right now.
Sam,
He
you
is.
uh, you weren't here last week, but when I did the dozen,
Hmm.
I told Dom that my top 6 teams were my 6 Super Bowl contenders, and I felt that everybody beneath wasn't a threat, and everybody above 6 and up is a threat. And
Would you have the Seahawks are like
those no, no, the Seahawks were 6. Those
mhm.
teams was I don't remember the order off the top of my head, but it was Seattle, LA, Detroit, Philly, Buffalo, and Kansas City. That was last week. I'm not saying that's the case for this week. I'm just saying because you said that they're a serious threat. We did talk about that last week that they were in my Super Bowl contender list, and this week just
Seattle's
continued to add to
intimidating.
that.
Seattle's intimidating, especially their defense, dude. DeMarcus
Yeah,
Lawrence had 2 turnovers for touchdowns. So
yeah. They
That one
opened up
hurt.
the
That one hurt
game.
me. That one hurt me. That
They
one hurt
opened
me
up a
on
game.
a deep level.
They open up the game with a bomb to JSN touchdown. Then Sam's boy scores 2 defensive touchdowns. Next thing you know, they were on pace for like 90 something points by halftime.
fourth
Yeah,
player
And
in
then
NFL history with multiple fumble return touchdowns in the same game.
crazy, crazy. And then I mean they didn't do anything in the second half, but like they just didn't have to. Um,
Yeah,
only thing to note from the Cardinals side was Trey McBride had an absolutely ridiculous game. He had nine
he's a
catches,
beast.
127 yards, and a touchdown, and that stat line doesn't even do justice to how well he was playing in that game. If you watched any minute of that game, he was everywhere on the field, making every play. Um, he's an animal. He's a dog.
So then, real quick before we move on from this,
Yeah,
the question to take away from this is, what do the Cardinals do at quarterback in these next few weeks to end the season?
they
Jacoby.
you don't give it back to Kyler.
Yeah, you don't.
You
You
don't.
let Jacoby finish the year, and then you draft a quarterback because I don't think Kyler deserves to be the starting quarterback. But don't get it twisted. Like Jacoby Brissett is not their future. So
Yeah, No,
But
I hear you.
he's playing good ball right now. I mean, obviously that was a bad game, a horrible game, but he's playing good ball. I think you let it ride.
I
It's
mean,
fair.
he knocked our doors off
Yeah,
2 weeks ago,
yeah,
and then they go and get shelled by the Seahawks. That's how I know that the Cowboys are a joke, though. Because I see something like that, and then a week later, it's like adding insult to injury.
yeah.
Like no, like because I started asking myself halfway into the Cowboys game, and I was like, wait, are the Cardinals better than I thought they were? No, they suck. They suck. The only difference between those 2 weeks is that they played an actual competent team.
Yeah. But sticking with the
I'm serious.
NFC
I'm serious.
West,
You guys would have probably actually gotten a rise out of seeing me
yeah, I
Last week.
know.
if I had to get my thoughts about the Cowboys last week.
Buddy
Maybe
was hiding.
fresh.
He was hiding from that.
That set the tone for a week where like I had like 2 exams, 2 projects. Like it was just yeah, it
Yeah, you don't want to see that on your Monday. At least Sunday, it feels like the week's over. You don't want to start your Monday with that.
Yeah, so you start your week. Gotta wake up for an 8
I
a.m.
mean, you never
class
know. We
on
got the
Tuesday
Raiders
morning.
this week. Watch Brock Bowers have 200 yards and 3 touchdowns again.
Yeah, right. But sticking with the NFC West beatdowns, the Rams get their revenge on the Niners and win 42-26.
Bang bang. My
Also being
man.
7-2. Same thing with Seattle. I don't know, man.
Offense
Pretty
is
crazy.
powerhouse.
The only difference in these two teams is that I have so much more faith in Matt Stafford than Sam Darnold. I can't like I can't buy into it with Sam Darnold. I don't know why. I just feel like in
Mm.
I saw it last year in
Yeah,
big games in big moments, and Matt Stafford can go the distance.
absolutely. He's done it.
Yeah, Matt Stafford's turnover ratio right now throughout the season is crazy. It's 25 touchdowns with 2 interceptions.
He leads the league in
That's
touchdowns,
impressive.
correct?
That's impressive.
That is really good.
He leads the league in touchdowns?
With 25,
Yeah,
um, I'm not sure.
I can pull it up quick. I wish I had a script. I know obviously we do the game breakdown, but I wish I had a script for everything we're going to talk about so I could just have every stat just like ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So here's my MVP case now that we're on his game.
Mhm.
He's fourth in passing yards, first in passing touchdowns. He only has 2 picks, and he's sixth in QBR
Yeah,
while leading
that's
the seven and
nuts.
two football team.
That's nuts.
So
He's slinging the ball
yes, he
Yeah.
is.
to
Huge,
great weapons too.
huge game from Kyron. He had 2 tutties. Devontae Adams continues to just run the end zone in football. He's the receiving touchdown leader. Um, and then in the 49ers side, I mean, Mac Jones continues to just be slinging the ball. But all right,
I
last game of the four
I have
o'clock
nothing I have
window.
nothing else to say.
Last
Nothing
game of the
else.
4 o'clock window, the Lions beat the Commanders 44-22, and then we go to Sunday Night Football where the
No, 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 no,
um,
no. No.
You do this every
hey
week, dude.
man, hey man, listen, I do it every week. I'm hiding from it, bro. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed. Listen, bro. First off, I mean the Lions are crazy. They're a crazy team. Gibbs is a dog. My boy had 142 yards,
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, and then that was just on the ground. Let me tell you what he had receiving. Receiving, he had another 30 yards and a touchdown. Bro, they're they're a nasty team. They got their revenge on us from last year. It's fine. They could win the regular season game. I'm glad we won the playoff game. Um, they're, I mean,
You're
I don't
gonna
even
be
know.
holding on to that NFC Championship run for a long time. I got bad news for you,
No,
bro.
no,
Yeah, yeah,
no. I'm not like that. I'm not a Giants fan. I'm allowed to cling to that. It was a year ago. You can't compare me. I'm allowed to like still feel
yeah,
That's
some
but
type
fair.
of way about
yeah, but
that.
That's
It
fair.
I'm
was
saying that's the most success you're gonna see for a long time.
no,
I'm
completely disagree. Completely disagree. But yeah, I mean the injury line just continues. We just lost our rookie corner who's been playing really good. Then Deron Payne got suspended for punching Amon Ra, which was BS because Amon Ra punched him first. So now it's another dude, our best defensive player. That's another guy that we don't have this week, even though they did appeal it. So we'll see if they let him play. But Amon Ra literally punched him first, and then he punched him and got suspended for it. So
It's always the
let's just
second.
continue to.
I feel like we say this every week whenever there's some BS that happens. It's always the second guy. So
It's crazy. It's
It is
crazy.
true.
Only positive thing I have to say about this football team right now is two things actually. update from last episode, things have gotten a little better. Jaden's injury is even better than they thought it was. He's completely fine. They're going to reevaluate him after the bye week, which is after the Dolphins game this week. So he's all good, or he should be all good. That's one positive. And the other positive is Dan Quinn is assuming the role of defensive coordinator. They're not getting rid of Joe Witt. He's keeping his job, but Dan Quinn is going to be calling the shots, which actually makes me very happy because although it's going to change absolutely nothing about the outcome of this season, at least the guys that are going to be there for next year are going to get a proper defensive coordinator. I love Dan Quinn as a defensive mind. Saw what he did in Dallas. I think he's a great defensive coordinator. And I think Joe Witt was just not getting the job done. So anything's better than that, honestly.
Was Witt the
So
DC last year?
yeah,
He was.
yeah. And I mean, defensively, that was our biggest weakness last year was our defense. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm happy to
DQ
see.
coordinator.
I'm happy to see DQ taking that role. Hopefully, just like from a culture standpoint, he can just get them in the right headspace and just get them excited to be a part of the defense going forward, especially the guys that are still going to be here next year. And if he does a good job, hopefully he continues to call the defense next year. But yeah, that's the only positives I got. The Lions are nasty.
Yeah, they are.
No one got anything to say about the Lions.
That's all I can say. I said it 4 weeks ago. We have a gauntlet coming up. We're probably going to lose 4 in a row. And here we are, 4 weeks later. Got killed in all 4 of them. Lost all 4 games by like 21 or more points. It's like the 6th time ever a team has lost 4 straight games by 21 points. So shout out to the defense. But
It's got to be
hopefully the
depressing,
Dolphins
dude.
don't
It's
make
got
this
to be.
off.
It's
Oh, it's
got to be
brutal.
a
This is
sad
the worst year of
season,
my life. This is the worst year of my life. This is brutal. This is
especially
nothing as
with
I've.
the standards that you guys had,
Yeah. This is brutal. This is
the
brutal.
standards you set last year. Yeah, it's got to
Yeah,
suck.
yeah. This is brutal. But we got 2 more games left, and we are not wasting any time on these because they were trash. Sunday Night Football. The Chargers beat the Steelers 25-10. Aaron Rodgers had arguably the worst game of his career. I saw the stat pop up during the game. I should have screenshotted it, but like across the board, everything they read off was like QBR second worst of his career, completion percentage worst of his career, this worst of his career, like everything just across the board. That was a pathetic performance from the Steelers, and it wasn't a good game by the Chargers either. They
Yeah,
just managed to
I
win.
was just
Like
about to
it
say that.
wasn't.
Like, Chargers didn't even
So
play that good either.
yeah, don't get that twisted. But Vlad McConkey played good. I guess there's your there's your spotlight for the Chargers. He had 107 yards and a touchdown.
Justin
Yeah.
Herbert threw what, 1 touchdown?
Yeah, he threw that 1 touchdown. He had 220 yards to go on top of that, but he didn't turn the ball over. And they're 7-3. So
Yeah,
sneaky.
that's crazy.
Low-key
Very
sneaky.
sneaky. I did not know
That's
that.
because they lost 3 in a row. I mean, so what? They went 3 straight wins and then 4 straight wins? That's pretty good.
That is. The shows they're able to build off wins.
But,
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
and like I said, the Steelers just continue to make this division interesting. They dropped down to 5-4.
Yeah, they're not playing good right now.
No. Which is crazy considering they like dominated the Colts 2 weeks ago. Like I
Yeah,
thought like the
Yeah,
Steelers were here.
yeah, but
yeah.
like that was just like a blooper because I feel like
Yeah.
A fluke, yeah.
I feel like now 2 weeks removed from that game and also thinking about some of their games before that Colts game, like they're not all that. They're not all that.
No. Nope.
And the AFC like right now, like I feel like hasn't really come into form yet.
No. Which is crazy
So
because the 3 best records in football are all in the AFC.
yes, but
All 3 8-2.
it's a top heavy division though. Like those 3 teams are pretty good.
Yeah.
But
hmm
there's a lot of bottom feeders.
Yeah. And then last game of the week, the Eagles beat the Packers 10-7. Another trash game. Another
Oh,
10-7 primetime game this week.
Another Eagles
oh,
win. Another
Another
Eagles
BS
win,
Eagles win, bro.
oh! This game sucked so much.
Dude,
I
that was horrible.
This game sucks so much ass. I hated watching this game.
Couple more no call
Yeah.
false starts on a couple tush pushes. Love to see it.
Yeah, Matt LaFleur's play
It's so blatant.
sucks.
It's so blatant. Like it really is. But the thing I've noticed about the Packers is they will play to the level of their competition every week.
No,
Your
seriously,
team
that's a great
scores, your
point.
team puts up 40 points, they're going to put up 40 points. But if you score 10, they're going to score 7.
That's a good
Like,
point.
I mean, I can't get a read on them. They have all the talent you could possibly dream of. Jordan Love goes out like 2 weeks ago, has a huge game against the Steelers, one of the best games of his career. Now he comes out here and throws 176 yards, no touchdowns against the Eagles. In a game that your defense held the Eagles to 10 points. You have to win that game, bro.
Yeah.
Have
At
to.
home. At home.
You held them to 10 points.
At
They played
home.
bad. It was horrible.
There's a defensive shootout,
I mean,
literally.
they're really like you could see how much that offense is hurting without Tucker Kraft though. They had nothing. There was no spice on offense. Like the play calling was so vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah,
No, it
yeah,
was.
that defense is going to keep you in games. Really interesting though. Micah Parsons still doing nothing. Still doing nothing.
Oh, he
The
had two
further
bad weeks in a
the
row. He was
further
like the
and
depoy
further
favorite
the
before
further and
that.
further we get removed from this trade, the more I am starting to realize that
Well, you're just coming to
I
terms with
think
it. You're kind
I
of
think
just
no,
accepting
no,
it.
it's not coming to terms with it. The way I'm looking at it now because this is another thing I missed last week. We didn't even get to talk about all the trade deadline stuff. But
Yeah, we missed you. We had
we
a whole
got
segment about that.
we went and got a Quinnen Williams, a Logan Wilson, and still have so much cap space and draft capital for the future for Micah Parsons. Like they're making it work. And considering he's on a better team now and he's doing less, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. But yeah, man, like
Fair.
that was a bad hate watch. I don't like either of these teams.
Speaking of the
Yeah.
trade
Like I
deadline,
don't like either of these teams. It was a
speaking
bad
of the
hate
trade
watch.
deadline, Jalen Phillips stood out on the Eagles. He was making plays.
Dude,
He
he
did
was
ball.
incredible.
He did ball.
Yeah. Sucks
Which I
to
just
see him go,
which I
but
also
That's
just
gotta
hate to see.
hurt.
Which I also just hate to see. I hate Howie Roseman. I hate him because I don't know how he
yeah.
keeps doing it. I don't know how he keeps doing it. He's
Yeah.
stealing all these good players.
And it feels like they give up nothing every time. Like they still have
Yes.
a bunch of
Seriously.
picks. Like,
Did you guys see the poison pill in the
mm-hmm.
in the Micah Parsons trade? I forget the exact
No.
terms, but it was something
I
along
saw
the
it.
lines of I gotta look it up. I'm not gonna sit here and just yap about something.
I'm pretty sure I know it, but you look it up.
Poison pill.
That's yeah. Poison pill blocks Parsons trade to Philly per ESPN 3 days ago. Um, and the reason that this came up in the news, like, and I saw this like on my phone and stuff, I guess was ahead of the Packers Eagles game. Unbeknownst to everyone except the few who crafted the August blockbuster trade that sent Parsons from Dallas to Green Bay was a poison pill condition that, according to sources involved with the deal, prevents the two-time All-Pro from playing for Philadelphia in the immediate future.
It's
Um,
something like if they trade him to Philly, the Packers have to pay like $82 million or something.
I didn't even
the
know that was
Eagles,
allowed.
the Eagles, who, mind you, tried to trade for Micah Parsons this summer.
So you could prevent
If
players from going to other teams.
Green Bay,
Mm.
if they traded Micah Parsons to a team in the NFC East, specifically the Eagles, because they're the only ones that were in the market for Micah Parsons. Green Bay would owe Dallas its 2028 first round pick.
I didn't know that was a thing.
If
There's
I
something
didn't
with
know, I
money
didn't know it was
too.
a thing either. The
There's something
poison
with
pill,
money too.
funny enough, the poison pill condition was also used on Kenny Clark, the other player involved in the trade. According to sources, if the Cowboys trade Clark to a team in the NFC North, they would owe the Packers their 2028 first round pick.
It's pretty
So
cool.
So they
It
basically
is.
so not only did you execute this trade to get Micah Parsons off your team, create draft cap, get some picks, you also ensured that you won't be seeing him for at least the next 3 seasons, which makes me like the trade even more. It makes me like the trade even more because even though he hasn't had a very productive year, it's not it's not
I
it's
know
not
you miss
someone
him,
that, it's not
bro.
someone that you want to see your team line up
Yeah,
against.
you
I
do
know you
miss
miss
him.
him, bro. Stop putting on a front.
No, no,
You could talk to me, bro. I know you miss him.
I'm good. I'm good.
I
I'm
know
not, I'm
you
not, I'm
miss him.
not, I'm not like a bitter ex, bro. I would say we're on to bigger and better things, but we're really not.
Really not.
Making making the most out of what we got out of the trade. That you
Yeah.
can't deny. That you can't deny. Um,
So far, we'll see what you do with these picks.
yeah. I don't have much more for the Packers Eagles game. It
No,
was
yeah, I'm
Real quick,
ready to move on.
real
Oh,
quick,
go ahead.
just theme of the night, Sam.
Huh?
Talked about it. Theme of the night. We talked about it before, bro. We're here. We're here if you need to talk. We get it.
I
I
don't
know
need
you
to
miss him,
talk,
bro.
bro. I don't need to
I know
talk.
you
Micah,
miss.
Micah
I know.
Parsons. Micah Parsons hasn't done jack all year. He had
Bro,
like two.
prior
He
to
had
these
like he
last
had
two
like two
weeks,
good
he
games.
was
He
like
had
the
like two
depoy
good
All right,
games,
let's
favorite.
move
bro.
on. All right, let's move on. All
He
right.
was like depoy favorite 2 weeks ago.
Bullshit.
All right, week 10, DiCrescento Dozen. This is about to be madness. This is about to be madness. I'm unleashing here.
Oh
Go,
This is
god.
it. This
go.
is it. Things are about to get crazy. I'm going against things I believe in. I'm just ripping them as I saw it. It's such an unpredictable year that you just gotta go. Sometimes you just gotta go with your gut, and that's where I'm at right now. The first three teams do stay exactly where they are though. So at 12, you have San Francisco. They lost, but they still have a good record, and I still don't think that there's anybody else in the NFL that's good right now that is not in it. The only team like
Surpassing
I
them, yeah.
can make an argument for as an honorable mention would be the Chargers, but like I don't like how they played, so I'm sticking with
Where,
San
Seven
Fran at
three.
12.
where are like the Bears in this the,
I don't have them in there.
also like honorable mention material possibly.
They could be. They could be.
I know you're not high on them, but
See,
They
this
could
has to
be.
make
They
fans
could
so
be.
mad who watch this because, dude, the Chargers are 7-3.
I know.
At what
I
point
know.
do records have an impact?
I mean, the what are the Niners? 6-3,
Yeah, I
six and
think six
four.
and three.
They're right there too. It's not like they like
Yeah.
11. I have the Bucks.
okay.
They kind of fell down this list hard, but
They
Mm.
did. Yeah, they fell from grace.
and then 10. I have the Packers.
Mm.
Not much to say about any of the three of those. Like I said, they all stay exactly where they were at last week. Um, all three of them lost, and none of them did anything to make me believe that they deserve to go any higher. If anything, should be lower. So all three remain. 9, dropping down. I have the Broncos. I know they won, but very ugly win. Not a good performance. Defensively, they're as good as it gets, but their offense has so many questions to me. I know they're 8-2, but 8, another 8-2 team. I have the Colts.
At
Another
eight,
team I don't think they played good. I
at
do not think
eight,
they played good. I had them at Sam. You weren't
brother.
here. Sam, you
Dude.
weren't here. Oh no, you were here. I had them up to 4 last time you were here. Then they got absolutely destroyed by the Steelers. I dropped them all the way down to 9.
That's
Moved them
also
back up
that's
once.
also crazy.
That is
Move
insane.
them, move them back
Here's
up one spot.
here's what I have
Like
to say.
I know Dom has my back too because he's been on
I
the Colts
do.
train all
Here's what I
year.
have to say. If the Commanders were the Colts, they would be top 3. And you
Listen,
would
Absolutely,
make a
bro.
case because it's
absolutely.
for the record.
Listen, bro.
If Bill just ripped off like almost 300 all-purpose yards and however many touchdowns and
3
Let me
touchdowns.
just
Yeah.
ask you
OT
this though,
thriller.
because Sam, you could be consistent. Dom, when I put them at 9 last week, and my argument was that they have not played anybody good, and
Yeah.
that I don't consider them a threat, you completely agreed with me. I moved them up a
It,
spot, and all of
it,
a
it
sudden I'm
makes it
insane.
makes it makes sense because they lost. They took one to the Steelers, but they just got one back. They should
Yeah,
move
they
right
almost
back
lost to
up.
a 4-win team.
They should move right back up because they have one of the
I
best
would
records in the
I would
league,
have had
if
something to
not the
say if
best
I were
record
here
in the
last
league.
week because
All right, so let me know where you switch it. I'm gonna keep ripping. Let
dropping
me
them
know where
from
you
top
switch it.
three to
Keep
nine is
ripping.
ridiculous.
Keep ripping.
They were 4. They were 4. I didn't drop them from top 3 to 9. I'm gonna keep ripping though. You let me know. 7, I have the Bills.
Over the Bills.
Over like
Colts Bills.
what?
They play tomorrow. Who's winning? Who you picking? Who you picking?
I've been
No,
wrong on the
I
forget
don't
Colts
know.
tomorrow.
already.
I don't know.
Forget tomorrow. No, forget tomorrow. Forget tomorrow. Season ends today. Tomorrow is the first round of the playoffs. Colts versus Bills. Who's winning? Who you picking?
That's a good point.
You know what? Jonathan Taylor is mashing the ball down that defense.
Oh,
Colts. No,
okay. All right,
Colts.
stick to that. You better
Yeah,
stand by that. You better stand
I
on
like
that.
that.
Colts. I will.
You
Colts. I
better
will.
stand on that. I'm
I'll
telling
stand
you
on
right
that
now.
too.
I'm
I'll
holding
stand
you
on
to
that
that.
too.
I'm holding you to that. I'm holding you to that.
I'll stand on that too.
6, didn't play this week, but lost last time they played. I have the Chiefs falling out of the top five.
You have a 5 and
It's
4
just
team.
like,
You have a
yeah,
5 and 4 team, 3 spots above an
Yes.
8 and 2 team.
Yes.
Like, do you
I
hear yourself?
understand.
Like,
I
do you
mean,
hear yourself right
Yes.
now?
Yes.
it's just,
I said
it's
this week's
bullshit.
gonna be
It's
madness.
Based on the
It's
I
bullshit.
upside.
told you
That's
this
what it
week's
is.
Based on
gonna
the
be madness.
upside. It's based on the upside. I
I
can
told
see
you this
why
week's
the
gonna be
Chiefs will
mad. I
win.
told you this week's gonna be madness. I said this to Dom last week. I'm at the point of the year where your threat to me affects your spot, not only your record. It's not only about your record. We're over halfway through the season. We're over halfway there. We're looking into the playoffs. We're starting to look through that lens of who is a threat, who has a chance to win that trophy. And history tells me that the Chiefs have a better chance to do it than the Bills. And
No, I like that.
everything about Mahomes and that team tells me that they have a much better chance to do it than the Colts.
All right,
That's right.
whatever.
Five. First time
Whatever.
cracking the top five. Sam, you're gonna like this one. First time cracking the top five. I have the Patriots.
I do like that one.
Coming
I do
off a
like that
huge
one.
win.
But again,
Coming off a huge win.
But again,
I want
so you
to
have
hate, but I
so
can't.
so you have who? So you have who in this? You have the Lions, the Eagles.
Wait, don't spoil it, but time out. I actually want an audible here. I actually want an audible. I'm going off my gut. I'm getting crazy. I've lost it. I completely went mad here.
Oh God.
I want an audible. I want to move the Patriots up. I'm swapping them with number 4. I'm taking it back. I'm resetting. 5 is the Eagles. They played horrible this week.
No.
I like
I'm
it.
putting
No,
the
I
Eagles
like
at
it.
5.
I like it. I like it. I
Audible.
like it.
Audible.
I like
Eagles
it.
at
The
5.
Patriots-
Patriots at
The
4.
Patriots
threats.
just had a
Talk about-
statement win. The Eagles.
See,
Dom, they've
limped
now
into
beat the
another
Bills
game.
and the Bucks. They've now beat the Bills and the Bucks.
you got to be consistent. Talk about threats. You're talking about the defending Super Bowl champions who are sitting at
Yes.
what, 8-2 or 7? No, they're sitting at
7-2.
7-2.
7-2.
They're sitting at
7-2.
7-2. The defending Super
I'm
Bowl
going my
champions at
gut.
number 5.
I'm getting mad.
That
I'm getting
makes me
mad here.
That makes me mad.
That's my goal. I told you I've lost it. I've gone insane.
If the Eagles and the Patriots played tomorrow, the Patriots would win.
That's a bad
I
take.
love it.
The
I love
Patriots
it.
would win.
Yeah. Give me Eagles at 5.
There's
Patriots at 4.
always bias. There's always bias in my voice when I talk about the Eagles, but like
I don't care.
I do
I
believe.
want the Eagles over these next few teams too.
Yeah, and
Told you
then-
I've gone insane. Told you I've gone insane. Number 3. The NFC runs this list right now. Number 3, the Lions.
So the Seahawks are number 1 right now.
They might be.
There's,
So the Seahawks-
there's
so
two
the-
teams left
So
on
the
the
Seahawks,
board.
so the Seahawks are
Rams
number 1
and
on the list
Seahawks.
right now.
There's 2 teams left on the board. They're in the same division.
Okay,
I have
so
switched this. I made this list 3 days ago. I have switched 1 and 2 maybe 25
So
times.
Rams-
And
so
I
it's-
might do it on the spot right now. I might switch it before I even say it.
So it's the Rams. So it's the Rams and the Seahawks.
I'm all over the place with these 2 teams right now. This whole time, for the last like 4 or 5 weeks in a row, I said this to Dom last week, I've had Rams and Seahawks right next to each other every single time because they haven't played each other yet, so I have nothing to go off of. My intuition and my gut had the Rams over the Seahawks for the last 4 or 5 weeks, 1 spot ahead every single time. This is the week. They're playing each other this week. I'm so excited. This should be the best game of the year. My intuition tells me Matt Stafford. He's the MVP right now. The Rams have a loaded roster, but then I just watched what Seattle just did last week. And I
Seattle's
watched it in
balling.
person 2 weeks ago. I'm going with my gut, bro. Rams at 2. Seattle Seahawks, number 1. Number 1 team in the NFL right now. Welcome to the top of the board. The Seattle Seahawks.
They got that. Remember like 6 weeks ago when you said they're going to miss the playoffs?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Fill in
Hey,
the blank. The
fellas.
Seattle Seahawks will blank the playoffs. Miss.
We'll blank the playoffs.
Hey, fellas,
Number 1. My fault.
give me the Eagles over the Rams.
That's no.
Give me the Eagles over the Rams. They're both
You
7-2,
just
and
said
the Eagles
Seahawks
have
are
the head.
the best team of football right
They
now.
both are 7-2, and the Eagles have the head-to-head. Give me the Eagles over the Rams.
The
Maybe.
only reason, yeah,
Go blue!
Seahawks fan. The only reason why I really struggled to put Seattle at 1, because that's what I had originally, is because I hate putting a team at 1, and I think that they're going to lose next week, but that's exactly what I think is going to happen. But I don't care. They earn the respect. I'll take them off number 1 if they lose. They earn their right to number 1 after the way they've played these last few weeks. That roster is loaded. I said this to Dom last week. The Seahawks are the only team in the NFL that are top 5 in offense and top 5 in defense. They are literally dismantling teams right now.
Yeah, I
They
agree.
they earn their right, even if
All
it's
I'm gonna
just for this
say,
week. Even if it's
all I'm
just
gonna
for this week,
say
they earned
is
it.
the Birds deserve that top three.
Yeah, they did. Ew. Ow. Oops.
I don't know, Dom. I don't
But
know.
no, I like the list too. I like you
Birds at
sticking with your
5.
gut.
Birds at 5. All right. So what's your biggest complaint? The Colts.
The Colts is horrific.
Colts,
The
and the
Colts is
Birds.
horrific.
Colts and the
So, but
Birds.
Sam, the only one you said you would switch him with is the Bills. So I have him one spot off. That's horrific.
Yeah, and then where did you have the Chiefs again? Because I had a
6.
problem with that. Yeah, no, no, no.
All right. So you think I have them 2 spots off, Dom? You think I have them 1 spot off?
I think you have them one spot off, but what did you put? You put the Eagles at 5. I think you're two to three spots off for the Eagles.
Your top three is
Yeah. Fair.
perfect. Your top three is exactly what it should be.
The NFC is running the league this year, Sam.
It is.
If there's a year for us to fall off and be bad, it's this year because even if we were really good, we might not even make the playoffs with the way the NFC is playing right now. Honestly.
And Sue's playing unbelievable.
Yeah. So, but
For the
yeah,
first time
that's
in a
it.
while, I feel like.
Yes. That is week 10. I've gone insane. I've lost all my guidelines. Everything's out the window. That was a pure intuition rip. Everything about that was just what I've watched, what I feel. That's
I
where I'm
liked
at.
it. I liked it. You're with your gut.
But before we get into the picks, I have 2 little fun, quick things that I thought of for you guys. The first one, Sam low key spoiled it a little bit before, but I didn't mention it, so it didn't seem like it. I thought of this about 30 minutes before we started this. But I had this idea in my head based on some of the games this week, and I was like, this would be interesting. Like, I wonder what you guys would feel if I took 2 players from 2 different teams and swapped them. Which team is better?
Okay,
Or which team would win?
okay.
So I got 3. I got 3 quick ones. You guys let me know. What do you think?
I like this. This could be fun.
So the first one actually isn't a player. It's a unit. If you take the Bengals offensive line, put it on the Indianapolis Colts, and you take the Colts offensive line and put it on the Bengals. The Colts are the number 1 offensive line in the NFL right now. Their entire identity is Jonathan Taylor and their run game, which is led by that incredible offensive line. The Bengals are weak defensively. Mind you, Joe Burrow's healthy. Let me preface that because this is completely hypothetical. This is a healthy Bengals team. I know defense is their problem, but they also have a horrible offensive line. They're like bottom 5 in offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Even
So you
with
gotta
This
run
is
with it.
such a. It's
even
so
with a
hard
bad
to
offensive
envision.
line, even with a bad offensive line, the Bengals with Joe Burrow were just short of the playoffs last year. If you give them the Colts offensive line, like they're not going to get much further past like the 8, 9, 10 win region because of how bad their defense is, but the Colts would be pretty bad, I feel like.
See, it's so tough to envision. It really is so tough to envision.
It is,
But
especially because it's not one player. Like you,
yeah,
yeah, no, this one was a big one. I just
it's tough. I think as a whole, I'm still gonna go with the Colts as a better team. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Colts.
All right, next one, Dom. This one's pretty much for you, but Sam, I want your opinion on this too. We're taking a little flashback to a prior draft with a lot of quarterbacks in it.
Hmm.
Justin
Don't do it.
Herbert, Justin
No.
Herbert on the Miami Dolphins or Tua on the Chargers. What team's
Dolphins,
better?
dude. Dolphins.
The Chargers have a lot of weapons, bro. They have a good defense. They have a good offensive line. They got a bunch of receivers,
The
2
Dolphins,
good running
the Dolphins
backs.
are better with Justin Herbert. To his ass.
They are. I mean, our defense is still weak,
To
but
his
dude, we
ass.
can make some things happen if we get Herbert.
If the
All
same the
right,
same way you said assume Joe Burrow's healthy, I'm gonna assume Tyreek Hill is healthy.
fair,
Yeah.
fair,
That's a good point.
fair.
Yeah. And I
I don't
actually
mind it. I'm just saying the Chargers with a healthy offensive line are crazy. Defensively, they're good. They're coached well. They have weapons. They have 2 good running
the
backs.
Chargers the Chargers have like 3 of the worst ranked offensive linemen like in the entire league, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, their whole offensive line is hurt. They have two of the
Yeah.
best offensive linemen in the NFL that are out for the year.
Yeah.
They have no Slater, no all. When their
No
offensive
all
line
or
is healthy,
Slater.
their
Yeah.
offensive line is gross. They
Yeah.
have one of the worst offensive lines in football this year. And
They're injured.
last one. This is the big one. This is what made me think of this, and this is what Sam actually spoiled earlier. I think I know where you guys are going to go with this, but I think they're very equal teams. So I think that this is interesting. Even swap. Stafford to the Seahawks, Darnold to the Rams.
Stafford to the Seahawks.
Stafford to the Seahawks, dude. He's more
Stafford to the
experienced.
Seahawks.
He's more experienced, and also I think he's like the main part of that identity on the Rams. I feel like you take Darnold. I mean, he's balling right now, dude. But you take Darnold off the
I
Seahawks.
I
Yeah,
agree. My only argument for the other
that's
side
actually
is
a really good take, Dom.
as a unit, the Rams are really good. Like you're talking about, you have really good receivers, you have a really good defense, like
So
another team that's well coached. Like
so do the Seahawks though. Like, and the thing about Matt Stafford is like Sam Darnold is playing great through a great system right now, but like I feel like Matt Stafford is the system for the Rams.
I like that. I like that.
It's
I
kind of
actually
like
agree.
that's kind of
I'm
like
just
that's
trying to
kind of
play
like
devil's advocate and
that's
and,
kind of like
and fight
that's
for the
kind of
other
like
side
just
a little bit, but
rewording.
I agree.
It's kind of like just rewording what Dom said though. Like Matt
Yeah.
Stafford
Yeah,
is like the heart and soul of that team. I don't feel like Sam
yeah.
Darnold is the heart and soul of Seattle.
No.
I feel like they're pretty much just one of those teams that is just like the whole team is just
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can't
I
explain
agree.
it. That's just like a connotation thing though. Like when I think of the Seahawks, I don't think of Sam Darnold.
No.
I think of a really good defense. I think of JSN. When I think of the
Yeah.
Rams, when I think of the Rams, I think of Matt Stafford.
Just
Facts.
fair. I completely agree. I was just trying to fight for the other side a little bit just to see if I could sway you at all, but I
It's
agree.
interesting. The
I
best one
like
is
Like,
that
the best one is definitely the offensive line one. It's definitely
offensive line. That was
really?
hard.
yeah, it's definitely the hardest one.
Interesting. I'm
That was the
surprised. I thought that was
most
the weakest one. That's
challenging
why I
one.
ripped it first.
That was the most challenging one, but I thought my favorite was the. I want to say Justin Herbert and Tua, but it just makes me mad to think about it. So my favorite was her. No, my favorite was Sam Donald and Matt Stafford.
Fair. Fair. All right, but that's it for the player swap segment. And the last thing I got before we do our picks, just going down the line of the stuff that we haven't done yet. Last thing, fun one I got for you guys. Blind ranking. You have to agree on this.
Oh, I like this. I like it.
You have to
So we
agree. You
have to
guys have to
work
come to a
together.
consensus.
Okay, but we don't
Yes.
know who's next. Oh, I like that.
No, this is a team effort. This
Let's
is a
get it,
team
Sam.
effort. This
Let's
is
go
What are we
blind
down.
ranking?
ranking.
What are we ranking?
I would tell you, this is blind ranking wide receiver duo edition.
Mm.
I have to think about what order I want to rip these at you guys. All right,
How many are you giving us in total?
five, five,
Okay.
five guys, five guys. You don't know who's coming next. Spots 1 through 5. Again, you have to agree.
Oh, I love this.
First one off the board: AJ Brown and Devontae Smith.
All right, are we basing this off of in general, or are we basing this off production this year?
Let's say in general.
In general,
Yeah.
Dom, we have to go. We have to go like
like 3.
2 or 3 on this one. I was gonna say 3, but I know you're an Eagles dick rider, so I figured you were gonna say
Let's go 3. We can make
3.
3 work.
3 because I could think of 2 that I would put over them.
Yeah.
Again,
Oh,
All right.
wait. Do you want to solidify 3, or should we play it safe? Go 2.
I no, because think about it. I would make an argument for Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua.
Yeah.
I think Jamar Chase and
All right, let's
T.
put him at
Higgins are
3.
def
Let's put him
I
at
think Jamar
3.
Chase and T. Higgins are definitely better, and I know he's gonna give us CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens, and that's number one. You can't argue that one.
All right, we'll talk about it.
So
Let's go
yeah,
3.
so three.
Again, there's no telling. Like I could throw like
Yeah, you can throw
Yeah,
I could
rookies.
throw
yeah.
like Stephon Diggs and Kayshawn Booty at you guys right
Like
now.
you
Like
can
you
throw
don't know.
Ted,
Keyshawn
you can throw
Booty.
Ted McMillan and Xavier Leggett. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, I know.
you don't know what's coming. So you locking it in at 3?
Yeah, 3.
Lock in that 3.
All right, all
Why are
right.
you laughing so much, Nick?
Next one up. Next one up. Jamar Chase and T Higgins.
Sam.
2 because you have to save because you have to
Yes,
save
but
number
Sam,
one.
hear me out, bro. He doesn't have to. We could play. Listen, we could play it safe, put them at 1, and we could suffer putting CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens at 2,
No, no.
rather than putting Jamar Chase and T Higgins at 2,
And then putting Diggs
and then
and
having to
P at
put
one.
freaking Ted McMillan and Xavier Leggett at 1. Like, you hear what I'm saying?
I'm sticking with my gut too. Come on, Dom.
All right, I'll ride CD and
All
Pickens
right,
with
so we
you, but
got
if they
three and
don't come
two.
out, I'll be
Yeah,
mad. I'll be mad.
Three,
CD and Pickens have to make an appearance on this
But
list.
arguably,
three
Jamar
and
is
two.
better.
Three and two.
Jamar by himself is better than CD Lamb and George Pickens, but
Yeah,
add in
okay.
T Higgins and then also look at
We'll put
that.
it at 2. We got AJ and Smith at 3.
Three
Yeah,
and two.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Next one up. Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison.
4,
It's a good one.
4,
It's a good one. I like 4 too. I love it.
4. So
Hmm.
5 and 1, 5 and 1. This is a good list so far.
Oh
Five and
man.
one.
This is exactly how I would do it. This is exactly how I would have done it.
5-1. Next one up. Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua.
Oh, we got fucked.
Sam, we gotta go 1. We gotta
We
go
got
1.
fucked. We got fucked.
We gotta go 1. We're not banking on CD. We have to go 1.
Okay, but like,
No, for all we
He's
know,
not having it.
we get freaking Trey Tucker and and Jacoby Myers before he got
He's not
traded.
even on the team
Before
anymore.
he got traded.
That was
We're
good.
talking, and
um,
we're talking about 2 receivers who are balling right now.
yeah.
We're going 1.
Okay. We'll go 1.
We're
And
going
I
1.
know the last one. All right.
All
Yeah.
right.
Just
So let's just recap real quick. At number 4, you have
Oh
Justin
gosh.
Jefferson and Jordan Addison. Number 3, you have AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. Number 2, you have Jamar Chase and T Higgins, and at number 1, you have Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams. How do we feel about that?
I like it. I like it.
You like it?
depending on who you make us put at 5, I'm gonna talk about how I would have redid it. But
And at
Yeah.
number 5, nowhere else to go. I ain't even making this up.
No.
CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens at number 5. I ain't making it up. It was on there first.
what did I tell you,
Uh,
bro?
Bro,
What did I
but even
tell you?
still, look, you're being biased, but even still, it would have sucked to have Puka
Okay,
and
okay,
Devontae at 5 for
okay.
sure.
So do you want to hear how I would re-rank it? How I would re-rank
yeah,
it?
yeah, go for it.
Well, I would
Rip
re-rank
it.
it differently too, for
I
sure.
would give I would give the 1 spot, like I said, to CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. 2, I would keep Jamar Chase and T Higgins. 3, I would go Puka and Devontae Adams. And then what are the 2 that I'm missing?
AJ Brown,
AJ
Devontae
and
Smith,
Devontae
and
and
Jettas.
Jettison Addison. Eagles and Vikings.
And then I would go I don't know. I don't know with 4 and 5. I don't know who I would put at 4 because this year AJ Brown and Devontae Smith aren't playing that good. But I don't feel like Justin Jefferson is having a crazy year either.
Nah, but they also got Carson Wentz and JJ McCarthy throwing the football.
I would definitely go AJ Brown,
AJ
Devontae
and
Smith
Smitty
at
at
4.
4,
Yeah,
Jettas Addison 5.
Dom, you agree with
yeah.
what he just said?
So, yeah, I would go Pickens and CD, and then I would go Puka. Yeah, I agree with the exact list.
No,
No, he had Jamar and T had 2.
I said Jamar Chase and T Higgins at 2.
Oh, I would put Puka and Adams at 2, and then I would put Jamar and T at 3.
Call me
I feel like
crazy.
you can't lose with any of these duos though.
Call me crazy. I like your 4 and 5. I think you both have that right. I think I might leave Puka and Devontae at 1.
What and
Dude,
do
I
you
mean,
it's
what they're
it's it's a
doing right
good.
now is
It's
do
crazy.
CeeDee Lamb and
I
George
thought
Pickens
about
at
it.
2?
No, that was
I
definitely a
don't
thought in the back
know.
of my
See, I don't
mind.
know because I don't know if I agree that Jamar and T belong under CD and George
Well,
Pickens. I think
Let's put it this way. Jamar Chase and T Higgins played better together. George Pickens really only stood out when CD was off the field. You know
I
what I
would
mean?
argue.
I also disagree with that.
You
I
really
also
think that George Pickens is significantly better than T. Higgins? Because I don't think I agree with that.
I
I would almost argue that the gap
he's
between
having a
Jamar and
he's having a
CD is
much
bigger than the gap between.
he's having a much better season than T. Higgins.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I get that, but we're talking
Yeah.
about Jake Browning and Joe Flacco when George Pickens had an opportunity to be wide receiver one. That's why I'm saying it wasn't based off production this year. It's just in general. I would argue
Hmm.
that the gap between CD and Jamar is larger than Pickens and T.
I think
I don't know.
having
It's a tough one.
if I if I were a top five quarterback in the NFL and my GM came up to me and was like, you could have your choice of two wide receivers, a wide receiver duo from any of those five teams that you just named, I would say bring me CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. That's just me.
I
That's just
mean,
I
I
mean
feel like
you're
you.
also
if I was a
This
Cowboys
is one
fan,
of
I'd
those
say
things.
I was gonna say you're also asking a Cowboys fan, but
yeah.
Yeah,
I would say
this
too.
is also one of those things you can make an argument for a lot of people. So
Yeah. No, I
it's.
agree.
I like that segment.
Thanks.
if they weren't having bad years, the both of them, I could even make an argument for AJ Brown and Devontae Smith.
All right. Where are we at? Where are we at here? All right, so Sam, so you weren't here last week. So you missed out on some juicy stuff. I don't know if you see this on week 9, what we're looking at with the totals here.
I do see.
We all tied.
That is very interesting.
The perfect recipe for Dom to just jump right up. He beat you by 3 and me by 2, just for us to all be tied. And then you move into this week,
And we're
and
still
and
tied.
it happened again.
What?
And it happened
Whoa.
again. So this is interesting now. We all went 9 and 5.
Wow.
Bro, I was looking at going 1 and 6 at the 1 o'clock window if the Texans and
Dude,
the Bears didn't flip.
that
I
doesn't make
almost went
sense
one
to
and
me.
7.
You know what sucks, dude? The Giants and Jaguars both blew leads.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you had both of
I
those.
hadn't.
You almost had both
We
of
went
those.
up
You
two.
stole one with the Saints.
Mm.
The Bills messed up all of us. The Browns messed up all of us. Sam, good pull with the Patriots. Looking
Pats.
back on it, that was stupid of me.
I
And
mean, we all
then
messed up on the Browns and Bills. Those were.
yes, and then
I would, you know what? The Packers, just fuck the Packers. That's all I got. It's,
yo, if the I wanted to pick the Packers too. The only reason why I picked the Eagles was because they were underdogs, and I just feel like you just can't make the Philadelphia Eagles an
Dude,
underdog in a football
there's
game.
some crazy stuff. Like these are pretty good odds.
Mhm.
We're all
To
tied.
to
Like what
be
are the
to
odds of
be
that?
tied 10 weeks
Through
into the
10
year
weeks?
with a total of what 148 games played, 149 because we don't even have the tie in there. That's pretty crazy.
That is insane.
yeah.
For
Pretty
sure.
crazy. So we keep moving. We keep moving.
Let's get these picks
Good week.
done.
Good week this week. Only 2 teams on a bye. The apparently best team in the NFL, according to Sam, Indianapolis Colts and the Saints. No, I'm just kidding. Best team in the NFL by according to most people. But yeah, we'll get it going. I think I'll just go first because we're all tied, so it doesn't really matter. So Jets Patriots game because it's Thursday night and it's divisional will be closer than we all think, but I'll go Patriots there.
Dude, this is gonna be this is gonna be a close game, and I know it. I always have a feeling when the Jets keep it competitive, but I just can't pick that. Give me the Patriots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drake May keeps keeps his MVP standings going. I think the Patriots come out and do well.
Yep. Commanders Dolphins. We are in Spain. Team is there. My whole team is injured. You guys are coming off a huge win. Dom, I will never look you in the face and tell you that I think your team is going to beat mine. I could never.
You're in
Will
Spain.
never. Could
You're in
never.
Spain, but the S is silent.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that's so
That was a
perfect.
good one.
It's so perfect.
Give me the
I don't even need it.
Dolphins.
Yeah, I don't even need to hear. Here's the difference, though.
Sam, don't take the Dolphins. Every time you pick the Dolphins, you regret it.
I know, but I
But every
actually,
time he doesn't pick them, he regrets it too.
Yeah.
dude, the Commanders are just so sorry.
The Commanders are sorry.
This game starts at 9 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will not be waking
You'll
up
see
for
the
this
final.
shit show.
You'll see
Yeah,
the
I will not
final.
be wait. I love how
I'll be waking
how
up.
America just sends Europe all the games that nobody wants to watch. Nobody wants to watch this shit. Give me the Dolphins. I'm sorry, Nick. Last time I picked the Commanders because I felt sorry for you, it blew up in my
Have
face.
you ever picked the Dolphins game right this year?
I don't
Like the
think so.
Dolphins win?
I
Have you
don't think
picked the
so.
Dolphins win and they've won? All right, I love
I
it.
don't think so.
Um, Panthers Falcons. This is actually a tough one because my gut says the Panthers, but they 30-piece the Falcons last time. I feel like that's just not gonna happen again. Like they're
Hmm.
not. Neither of them are good enough to get the sweep. So like just purely off of that, I'm gonna take the Falcons.
No, I like that take as well. I'm also going to take the Falcons.
I am also going to take the Falcons.
Good game. Bucks
Both teams
Bills.
looking for bounce back wins.
Yeah,
This is big.
they both need it, but I feel like the Bills need it more. In
No,
Buffalo
I
too.
agree.
Florida team coming to Buffalo.
I agree. Give me Buffalo.
Yeah, I can't. If this were in Tampa Bay, I might feel a little different. But give me the
Yeah,
Bills.
I could see this being a full row of highlighted red though, very easily. Chargers, Jags. I'm taking the Chargers. I'm kind of having no hope in the Jags.
I don't know, dude. The Chargers. They get close wins done. Give me the Chargers. 7-3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Chargers too. So far, me and Dom are the same.
Bears, Vikings. I do feel like the Bears need to be humbled. I feel like they're sneaking out wins too much right now. It's not sustainable. But I just also feel like same thing I said about Panthers Falcons. I feel like the Vikings are just not sweep the Bears worthy. So
I agree. No, I agree with
I'm
the
gonna go with the
exact. Like
Bears.
you said it best. Give me the Bears.
You see all this stuff about JJ McCarthy's alter ego? Nine.
Yeah.
hmm
Nine.
What's it called 9? Yeah.
9.
Yeah, that shit is corny as fuck. I will not be taking the Vikings again the rest of this. Give me the Bears. That is terrible. That is terrible.
Jesus.
Looking forward to who they play next week. Yeah, I won't be picking them next week either. You can fill that box in right now. 9? Dude, you suck. What?
Packers Giants. The Giants will keep this game close, but
No,
I'll
I
take the
agree. I
Packers.
could see a world where the Giants win, but I regret picking them. So give me the Packers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wouldn't this be so funny? In spite of not having Jackson Dart, you have an interim head coach, but like I can't Packers.
You
Can't.
pick. You're betting on a Jameis Winston 400 passing yards and 4 touchdowns performance.
Which I mean,
Bengals.
I mean, could happen.
Yeah. Bengals Steelers. I'm repeating myself, but like the Bengals are just not sweeping the Steelers. I don't like the Steelers, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Give me a second to think about this one.
You can go to me if you want.
Yeah, you ready?
I'm
Rip
gonna
it.
take the Steelers. I'm gonna take the Steelers.
That's gonna make Dom take the Bengals. Watch.
Dom, we are exactly the same up until this point.
See, I really want to take the
If you
Bengals
want to do
because
it just to
I have
just to
a
take a
vision.
chance.
I have a vision where the Steelers lose and that edit comes. I don't know if you guys seen the edit where Mike Tomlin just crying on the side. It's like Michael Jordan's face on Mike Tomlin's face. I have that
I
vision.
have not seen that edit, but like I can imagine that.
Yeah, like
Why
it's
is that
just
your
such an
vision right
it's
now?
just such an NFL memes post. Give me the Bengals. Give me the Bengals.
Because you think that there's gonna be memes about it, bro.
Give me the
The
Bengals.
Texans will sweep the Titans because I will not pick the Titans for the rest of the
Yeah,
year.
I'm not picking the Titans again. Give me the Texans. Hey,
Yeah,
if that happens, if the Bengals win and that Mike Tomlin edit comes on NFL memes, you guys both
Sam has to
have
wear a
to,
paper
you
bag.
guys both have to wear brown paper bags.
Fair. Sam, I jumped the gun on that one, but you want the Texans, right?
Yes, I do want the Texans.
Okay.
I will not be
Uh,
picking the Titans
no.
for the rest of the year.
49ers, Cardinals. I like the 49ers in this one. It's going to be a close game, though.
Give me the 49ers.
I kind of want to snipe the Cardinals right here, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the Cardinals haven't played well against a divisional opponent yet, especially because they just got tossed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me the Niners. Give me the Niners.
9. 9.
Game of the week, bro. Game of the week. Game of the year, maybe. This is so tough. This is so tough
It's
because
literally very tough.
this is so tough
Game to
because
go either way.
this is so tough because they're not going to sweep each other, and the next game arguably matters more. But I just trust Matt Stafford. I can't pick against him. I want to try to get sneaky and take the
The
Seahawks, but I
Seahawks are
can't.
playing elite football right now, but
It's so good.
I just think the Rams match up better with them. Give me the Rams.
I was really hoping that one of you took the Seahawks and one of you took the Rams, so like I could be like the tiebreaker on this one again. Because I do want to take the Rams, but like I do also see a world where the Seahawks win.
This one's so 50-50.
Yeah.
Adding one or two
One.
Rams.
No, the Seahawks
Wow.
won.
That's crazy. That's crazy that we all have Seattle losing.
Because
It feels so
that
criminal.
game
It feels
is
so
truly
criminal.
that game is
Does.
that game is truly a toss up. It is literally just going to come down to like if like who's going to make a mistake first and who's going to take advantage of that mistake.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good point.
Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens sweep the Browns. They kick the shit out of the Browns. Hopefully, Shador gets to start soon. Because, come on now.
Chiefs Broncos. It's a good game. First
It's a
matchup. I
great
like the
game.
Chiefs.
That is
Riding
a
with my
great game.
boys.
The Broncos just barely get it done. They haven't beat anyone legit. Give me the Chiefs.
As of right now, I do not think the Chiefs will sweep the Broncos, but the Chiefs coming off of a bye week, I like them more. Chiefs.
Lions Eagles. Eagles just scored 10 points.
We know
10
you're
po-
picking the
10 point
Lions.
10 points ain't beating the Lions. Give me the underdog. Give me the Lions. I'll take them at plus money all day.
Birds.
Yes. Finally, something's different.
Lions with a capital L and an exclamation mark. They're
Yes,
gonna,
sir.
Go Birds.
I think they're gonna destroy them.
You put the exclamation mark.
It was already capital, but Sam, are you gonna win? It's the Raiders, bro.
You
Are
know
you
what?
gonna win?
You know what? I'm really a believer that our offense, like they've played bad the past couple of weeks, but like this could be a return to form for them against a really bad defense. I know they just put on a good performance, but that's not a good unit defensively. And I think because of what just happened last week, I think this defense has a little bit of fire under them right now. They're playing with a purpose right now, even though the season's not turning out the way anyone wanted it to be. I I'm going to go with the Cowboys. I don't know if that influences your guys' decision at all, but I am going to go with the Cowboys.
You swayed me. I'm swayed.
Dom, go with the Raiders. When we all pick the Cowboys, we
Hey, Sam. We them boys.
All right.
you're
We
not.
got 15 games this week, and we don't got too much different here, guys.
Me and Dom have me and Dom
Eagles
have
different.
One,
one,
I took the Bengals, which
two.
I may regret.
two.
We have two different, and I'm actually really confident in the two games that you took differently than me. Nick, we have One.
Should also have
Dolphins,
two.
Commanders.
We've won.
You guys have
Should
one
also
game
have two.
We have one.
Oh,
We
we
have
have
one
one?
different, Nick. Yeah, we only
Oh
have
Commanders,
wow.
Commanders
Dolphins.
Dolphins game
Oh
different.
wow. And then Dom, we have three.
Yeah.
Me and you, Dom.
So it's
Me versus
not. So
you.
at the end of the world, at the end of the day, it's not going to be tied next week. Someone's going
No.
to have the lead.
Yes.
So I will. Yeah, I'll probably end up. Either in first or sitting in the middle of the pack because there's no way that the
Yeah,
Bengals.
yeah.
I don't think the
Yeah.
Eagles. I don't think the Eagles win. Commanders definitely don't win. No
Sam.
one wins. No one
Hey,
wins.
Sam. If the Eagles win, I'm going to wear that little Eagles polo I wore to Jack.
The Super Bowl party that one year.
You got so mad about that.
Yeah, bro, because you're a scumbag for that. You guys are you both lose because you have to wake up at 9 a.m. to watch the Commanders play
I'll
the
be up
Dolphins, and the
anyway.
Dolphins play the Commanders. You both lose.
I'll be up anyway. It's
I'm
whatever.
gonna be
Yeah. Sunday's my only day I could sleep in, and you know.
I'm gonna be tucked in. I'm gonna be tucked
It's
in.
whatever. They don't know about Marcus Mariota overseas. I can't even say it with a
Shiver
straight
me
face.
timbers. Shiver me timbers.
I
They don't know
can't even
about
say it with a straight face.
I don't know about Tua, period. Bro, Dom, that meme that I sent to Tui I was
With Tyreek Hill, I was crying. You see
Yeah,
Mike
that was good.
McDaniel roll up next to the Bills looking all sweet in his car?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Case in point, number like
AI is
900
real.
why he's a fucking
So
scumbag.
nice.
Yeah, like
Such a
He's a
nerd.
nerd. He's like, actually, I rolled up, to the Bills. I hate how he talks.
he's like, yeah, we need to not turn the ball over and win games.
In order to, not win game, in order to not, lose games, you have to, win the game.
Yep.
Can't stand that
Yeah,
guy.
exciting week. Exciting week coming up. I'm just really excited for this Rams Seahawks game, if I'm being honest. That game should
That's a
feed
great
families
game.
this
It
week.
carries the
That
slate.
game should feed families this week. That's going to be a great game.
Indeed.
Watch
Definitely
out for
carries
the
the slate, but there's
Bengals.
good stuff. I mean, Lions Eagles Sunday night. That's a great game.
Go Birds.
Great game. Yeah, should be some good action. Me versus you, Dom. I thought I was going to be way more excited about this game looking into the year.
Yeah.
Well, you thought
Looking back,
you thought you both were gonna be shit.
no, I thought I was going to absolutely smack up on his
Says
team and get to be happy about it.
says the one who's a Cowboys fan. We're all in the same boat, buddy. You're right here with
Sure,
us.
we all have 3 wins.
Yes, but I'm also not.
Dom, one of us is going to see 4 wins this week. One of us is getting there. Let's
For all we
go.
know,
Me
for all
too.
we know, we
Me
tie.
too. Chill.
This game may be so ugly that we tie.
0-0.
Nah, Devon Achane's gonna eat.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's
is
true. I don't know, dude. They just held James Cook. They held Bijan. Bill might
Yeah.
not eat. Bill might not eat. Marcus Mariota is going to have to be the X factor. Uh-oh. All right. Well, I think that's everything. Thank you to anybody that tuned in. Excited. Should be a good week. But yeah, that's all I got. You guys got anything?
No, that's really it.
Good night, everybody.